what's good? Hello, beautiful people. Hello, gorgeous people. Welcome to the channel. This is going to be a collective general tap in. I've been turning off the chat the last couple times, so I'm gonna do that until I feel like I don't need to. Chaotic energy. But yeah, I can't let the energy, it's like letting files on my desk. It's like letting them pile up, paperwork pile up. That's how I feel. So it's like, yeah, no, I gotta get to this and clear it out. Otherwise it'll become so overwhelming that sometimes it immobilizes me. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Excess energy is not good for anybody that suffers from ADHD, which I do. But yeah, it's just not good. You don't need excess energy. That way you can multitask and make full use of what they consider to be a disability. You can make that disability work for you if you get rid of the excess clutter, but that's just, you know, excess information. So anyway, I'm going to shut up. Let's get to the cards. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. Hi. What's going on in the collective energy, spirit? We have repo in reverse. That's a good card to see in reverse because it's about default on payments, being financially incapable, or even like something threatened to be repossessed or taken away. So this is saying that something is in good standing. I'm getting somebody's credit is in good standing, or your credit is going up. Someone could be getting an approval. This could have to do with the home or something like that. Also, there's something about your circle of trust. There's someone that you extended your trust to, still giving it to that person. That person still has your trust. Okay, someone wants to put you to sleep with that, though. We have the cleanse, detox, ridding negativity, and purification. It feels like you're doing the work. That's why you still trust this person, or that's why there's still a connection here. It's because you do the work. And for some of you, this is a connection that pretty much does the work for you. Yeah, there go the popos. They driving off right now. So you know what? Somebody was trying to see if they had a way in, if they could catch you. I feel like they were trying to catch you in your feelings. That's astral police. I just saw the police physically, but I feel like somebody astrally was trying to monitor you or trying to see where you were. Like maybe it's the person that you still trust. They honestly could be monitoring you, trying to see like, how do you really feel about me? Are we cool or not? Like, are you pissed at me? Like, what are your deep-seated feelings? I do feel somebody really wants to know how you feel about them for real, but it could also mean that there's someone that's trying to clock you on your feelings, get you in your feelings, take advantage. That's manipulative, emotional manipulation, catch you in your feelings. But it's a collective of individuals. So basically, collective, you're in your feels, but the feelings that you're experiencing dominantly are good. That's great. That's great. That should be good news. Okay. So you just went through a purge. Maybe you didn't even realize it. Your purge, your cleanse, the cleansing process where all of these things come to mind, and you have to think about the people that you're letting go of and the connections that you're actually going to keep. It feels like you're more focused on the connections that have made themselves like irreplaceable to you. Okay, the connections that have made themselves irreplaceable to you. You're focused on those connections. Okay, the ones that you prioritize. And so the ones that are not in some level of priority, whatever level that may be, you're just letting life deal with that, okay? Wherever it, like, let the cards fall where they may. I also feel like somebody is talking too much. They're talking more than they want to. They're tripping over their words or something like that. That's the energy I'm just getting. Yeah, it says reading up, doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. This could be a tarot reader that needs to take a break or needs to sit the fuck down. And I'm saying that with all love in my heart and with all humbleness, because Spirit has humbled me multiple times where it's like, okay, honey, you know good and damn well that you just saw something that pissed you the fuck off, but you gonna come back and dive in that energy again. Go sit your butt down and heal. Because sometimes we could be at the table and we're just reading for everybody, but sometimes you end up finding something that you didn't even realize, but it just happened, and then the energy is on the table just staring you in the face, and you're like, I'll be damned. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. So you're into it emotionally. That is really the time period where readers need to stop, because we're affecting our own vibrational energy. We're actually taking ourselves down by peering and touching something. You could basically say touching the unclean thing. It's very important as a reader that you are able to channel the messages from a impartial and non-judgmental vibration. So once you see a reader, even me, y'all, if we get too, and you know, I'll give you all of my emotions, but just pay attention to if I get back to zero, okay? But like, I'll give it to you, but I'll usually tell you like, oh, that is threatening to piss me off. I don't know why, I'm not really mad, but then you can know. But sometimes if you could just notice that a reader is getting too emotionally engaged in something, it's probably time for them to stop the reading. Okay, and most of the rest of the reading will likely be very judgmental. Not to say it won't be a truth, not to say it won't resonate with you. It's just something to be aware of. Okay, it's just one point of view. It becomes extremely opinionated and less for the collective at that point in time. So thank you, Spirit, because I've been doing good about sitting my ass down when I'm in my feelings. Thank you. But yeah, this is a reader I feel doing too much, and they could be cleansing. Okay, they could be trying to get rid of something. Like I said, they're going through the purge and they're using their platform or using their reading as a way to get rid of the negativity. You know, it's a purification process. It's just venting. And it is helpful because you're not specifically picking out certain things. You're just allowing the energy of life to help you to work through some of the things that could be activated within you or laying dormant. Okay, but somebody is doing too much. This could also be on the flip. It could be you. You're watching too many readings. Too many negative titles are standing out to you. You want to check that too. Okay, at this point in time, YouTube is more of an asset to people than regular fucking TV. It's like I could be watching something, maybe, yeah, that's funny, or ooh, that's scary, or oh my god, that's so like, wow, what the fuck, oh my god, I can't believe they did that. Drama, reality TV. But what about reality TV that actually helps you to accomplish things and level up in ways that you really want to, and clear your mind, and you know, get the therapy that you need spiritually, the ascension? Like, it's a lot of information right now. So, but be careful during the time periods that you find yourself ingesting too much negativity. Okay, if every reading that stands out to you is a negative one, then you need to take a break, because the momentum is going in a downward direction. So, okay, Spirit, why am I chatting? That's what I'm saying. Somebody's so chatty. Spirit got me talking more than I want to. I wanted to take this reading slow, but it's speeding up. Okay, maybe because a lot of people aren't dealing with their feelings. You're just like mindlessly, this is like zombie energy, mindlessly absorbing information without actually putting any of it to use. So it's not that it won't come back and be useful for when you need it, but a lot of times what you're absorbing is actually for you to commit to and to take action on in the moment. So just like when I receive energy for a reading, actually, if I'm free, that's the time period that I need to come to the table with it, instead of carrying that energy with me all day long. And then once I got my own issues going on, and then I got this extra energy, now all of a sudden I have to do a reading, and I'm irritable and I'm agitated about it, and now it's too much. Sometimes just doing what you're supposed to do when you feel inspired to do it. That moment of inspiration is literally there. It's your moment. You better own it. Who is that? Eminem. Okay. It's your moment. Own it. All right. Because somebody is trying to get away from their feelings, numbing their feelings. And this could lead to irrational behavior just because, and that's what I was going to say, whoever is doing too much, you're taking in too much information, or you're trying to look for something, something that I feel is like running from you. It feels like it's running from you, makes you feel like you need to chase it. You need to let that go. For some of you, you think that it's funny or it's like a game to you, but it's really not. You're numbing your true feelings. This does not feel good to you. It's a game that you're not interested in playing. So if you play it and pretend that you're having a good time while you do, eventually that energy that you're faking the funk on is going to come back for you. So there could also be somebody who is experiencing some toxic energy or some negative energy or some energy. They're like praying to get rid of it or praying to get out of these feelings or whatever this is, depression, fear, doubt. But this is literally the energy that they've been conjuring up and sitting on. So somebody needs to like probably turn everything off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Okay? Get off of TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Get off FaceTime. Get off your phone and get in your mind and get in your heart. Someone's going in the wrong direction. All right. Yeah, we had turned up in reverse. I don't know what this is, but there's a situation. Somebody was having a good time, or everybody was having a good time, and someone is like, they're killing the vibes. You know, the party got canceled, or everything was good, but there's like one person that just couldn't handle it. Something is good, but there is like, there's a group here, and somebody can't handle it. Yeah, karmic third party. A relationship. So a lesson is being learned by a third party. Let's pull tarot and we'll dive into this little tea first. So there's, oh, okay. Lust is on the table. I'm hearing my body all over your body. It's your body back. Get your butt out of here. My son's talking about, what? Get out of here. Or close your ears. It's grown folks. Nothing's going on though. It's turned up in reverse. There's nothing going on. Okay, so what is the third party energy then? There's a third party situation, or maybe a potential for one, or someone's trying to create one. Someone thinks there's one and there isn't. What's the lesson? What's this energy? Turned up in reverse and karmic in the upright. That was fast. Ten of Swords in reverse. This is an ongoing cycle. Someone's in an ongoing cycle with someone. They're in an ongoing cycle. It feels like this is a situation you're not even really with this person, but you have some kind of relationship to them. It looks like you're trying to keep this person off your mind, or even you're behaving in your ego. This connection or this person could be trying to like get you to think that there's some kind of third party situation, or like trying to bring in competition to keep you like into something. It's like they're trying to kill an ego that I feel is actually helping you to be unbothered by this dynamic, or not to get drawn into this. They can't do that. They can't eliminate the version of you that is not a part of a third party situation. Someone keeps trying to attach. Either they're trying to attach to a connection that you have that feels like it's not even, it ain't really nothing going on. Turned up is in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. What's the connection? Oh, but it might be. But it might be. You're not in love, but you might be. There's no situation, but it might be. Something is tempting. Something is very tempting. Something is also balanced. There's also a reason for this. Like, it's one of those cause and effect type of situations. if you make this decision, this is a possibility. And so this is like one of the possibilities. It's one of the possibilities that's actually fair or it's like clear awareness of why. It has a lot to do with the heart, and it has a lot to do with like integrity of the heart. So it's pure. The connection is pure. Okay, so basically it's a connection. You can have it if you wanted it, or it could possibly happen just because this may be the person for you. Like they're a cooperative component. Okay, on paper, justice, this person, you, wonderful together. But nothing's happening. Okay, nothing's happening. So this ego, why are they trying to take your ego out? Okay, you're decisive, standing on business. That's the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're supposed to be indecisive, or someone wants to destabilize you. There's a lot of things working out for you. This justice is not just about relationships. This is about your life moving the way it's supposed to. This is about your heart's desire happening for you. This is Venus energy. This is about you being served. Like life serving you. So this is more than just a relationship here. There's something that you're doing or some way you're moving that's not only like justifiable in this situation, which could likely cause the outcome that would be, you know, beneficial to you and that person, whether it means you're together or not. The connection itself will benefit you, but also it's helping you to be more decisive and get better results. So you're getting better results, and this has to do with your love life. Lovers. Everything is balancing out. Other connections are balancing out. Love, partnerships, harmony, unity, soulmates. You're making the proper choices. You're standing on the choices that you made. And then we have made for each other. So even if it's not this person, someone could view you or view the two of you as made for each other. So they're trying to attach to that. Tell me about the current Page of Pentacles in reverse. You both don't trust them. I was saying there's a circle of trust here. And the trust, oh. Okay, so someone is frustrated because they've been disloyal, they've been rebellious, they've been fake, they've been phony. They haven't had realistic expectations from you. They have not progressed in any of the ways in which they were looking for you to. This person was only focused on the here and now. Like maybe they were in a lustful energy. I did have that at the bottom of the deck that I was using here. They're staying stuck or focused on a lustful energy with you. Not really being a friend. Not really interested in being a friend. This is someone who continues to do the things you ask them not to. Or they move in ways that they know you don't want them to. So whatever issues this person is having, whatever injustice they're experiencing, whatever distrust they're having, whatever level, this is someone that's getting knocked down, thrown out of your circle of trust, thrown out of your friend group or your family group or whatever. Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's someone that you are like uprooting from the place that they used to have in your life. So maybe it was someone that you did value at a certain time, but you're decentering them, uprooting them, and it feels like it's justified, like I said, and you're standing on it. That's the thing too. You're not wobbling, you're not going back and forth, but someone is used to being able to like wedge themselves in between what you feel you deserve with the justice. Either it's the person that you're with, or it's this vision that you are standing on. It's these boundaries, this, what's the word when you start, standard. It's your standards. Someone feels like you have high standards. You have high moral standards. You may have just high standards, period, maybe for yourself. And, you know, it extends to the people that you connect with, and that could be new. But someone was used to being able to just, oh, whatever, yeah, not for me, though. You know, yeah, maybe other people, but not for me. But it's changing. You've changed. So there's someone trying to, like, pull you back to the old you. Okay. They want you to go back to the old you. So this may be one of the people that you didn't even specifically isolate this person and say, hey, you got to go. It was more so what I said. You prioritized the connections in your life that were needed. The ones that you had total and complete trust with. and this natural purge or cleanse of anything that was negative or anything that was opposing, rebellious to what you're trying to do. Your movement is you. What you're focused on, what your goals are, your vision for your life, the vibe, the energy, the peace, whatever it is that you're manifesting, all of these things that are going on in your life, it's like nobody has to be on your side. They can do their own thing. They don't have to be on what you're on, but they can't be rebellious to it, and they can't work against it. So by default, someone put themselves in a place where they were working against you getting what you're due. This person's energy does not work out well for you. So this is karma for this person, but they're only getting karma because they keep trying to attach themselves to you, wedge themselves in between you and how you're seeing yourself, what you feel you deserve, you getting what you deserve, or possibly another person. This could be in your family or your love relationship. Someone's trying to get in the way of partnerships, connections, relationships, you receiving the love that you deserve, not just like emotionally, but also like your flowers, words of affirmation, confirmation. Someone was trying to wedge themselves too into the physical things that will materialize for you. There are certain things that you should be having a party. Okay, so yeah, somebody was stalling something, but likely you could have been stalling yourself, especially if it was you at one point in time. I was just talking about how, you know, watching too much tarot, doing too much tarot in a negative vibe, anything. It doesn't have to be tarot, just what you're consuming. If it's negative energy, you need to take a break. You're not where you're supposed to be. The momentum is going in the wrong direction. So that delayed it too. Okay, so it's not all on this karmic, but I feel like it gave you time to do the work you needed to do to clean up your energy so that you would be able to attract and connect with exactly what you want and not what you thought you were projecting, or thought, like you could have thought your standards and boundaries were a certain place, but you needed to really assess that. So I feel like you had time to do that. Yeah, there's only going to be a blowback for this. There is no ending to this version of your authenticity. This is justice and the lovers. You're being prepared. You're getting ready for somebody in particular. This is a relationship. You're being prepared for them. And it's because it's not that you don't have any relationships that have been offered to you, or any lovers that have been offered to you, or even friendships, but we have, they haven't been productive. For some of you, like I said, you had work to do, so you missed out. Someone could have been a good opportunity, but you missed out on them. Doesn't mean it won't come back around for you. There's also a situation here where someone, miscommunication and confusion, they're constantly causing illusions for you to have to see through. So you're rejecting the connections that don't bring you happiness. 9 of Cups in reverse, you don't have to deal with that. You just went through a cleansing process where you've already looked at the things that you need to uproot or get rid of. So someone trying to push you into, this is almost like depression, and they're using an illusion or confusion to do it. It's not even the truth. Yeah, you're saying no to that. Of course you're saying no to that. And yes, there is a blowback. Lack of direction, lack of passion, lack of energy, wasted opportunities. Somebody, they're getting a blowback for this. Their energy could be getting drained. Because essentially that's what they were trying to do to you. Drain your good energy, drain your cup, drain your stability. Feels like you were sitting down. You could have taken a moment. That's where you take time. Like I said, you humble yourself. You sit on the ground. You look at life realistically. You assess things. You do the work, okay? As things are coming to light, you're handling them too. Someone wanted to take that opportunity to try to create some kind of illusion for you, or to create some kind of depression. So, they're always going to try to take their shot or take advantage of the time periods when you're down, specifically for those who see you as a threat, even if you're not trying to be. Queen of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Ain't got no clarity, don't have no vision, Queen of Cups, no love, no confidence, no foresight, no insight. Their intuition is blocked. This is pessimism and negativity at its best. So, yeah. And then here you are, all happy and refreshed with the Page of Cups energy. It says freshness, literally, in this freshness. Idealistic, bright future, creative, dreamer, possibilities, endless possibilities. You're excited, content, ready for life. You got this positive vibe, all this good ass energy, but no party. You know why that's being blocked? It's because of whoever this third party karmic is. So that's of the essence. You do have to like handle that or tackle that. But I feel like they're already seeing, because while you're in this beautiful, happy energy that this person thought they were going to connect to, again, Venus energy, you're likely in your feminine energy. Don't give that seat up. Don't give that seat up. Wait for your blessings. Feminine energy, that's when you receive, even if you're a male. Male, female, when you are in your feminine energy and it is healed, that is high vibrational feminine energy, the female receives life. Earth, the universe is serving you. You need to eat. I don't care how long it takes. Stay in your seat until you feed. Eat your harvest. Okay. But I feel like you're doing that, but somebody thought they were going to dethrone you. They thought you were going to have this love and admiration and all this good feelings that you could pour into them. You probably did that before. So they're coming back for this again. Or they're going to have something for me. Or I'm going to get in on this energy. I don't know. They were going to connect with you. But when they did, it's like, ha ha, he he. But yeah, but the energy is not coming through. That unseen thing, that unseen benefit that they always get when they connect with you, they're not getting it. It's the thing that they feel that they never even say thank you for. They never give you recognition for. You don't receive appreciation for, which is likely why you're not giving it anymore. Because if it was appreciated and reciprocated, you would not stop. You'd have no reason to. Instead, I have the Four of Cups, which is a rejection card. It's because you've done this before. 3 times, 3 strikes, and what? You're out of there. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Out of there. Strike. Umpire, Empire could be significant. All right, what's the circle of trust for this one? They're out. They're out of there. For some of you, I'm hearing they got themselves out of there. They already know you don't trust them. They're not for everyone. I feel this reading is Liam, excuse me. I've been ignoring it for a little bit, but when you come in here and you see I'm doing the reading, stop trying to irritate it on purpose. Are you agitated? Is something bothering you? You want to talk about it? Okay, well, stop. I'm almost done, but I shouldn't even have to say that. You literally are on your game right now. Okay. I forgot what I was going to say here, but I was just going to, here it is, that this is about relationships. It's probably affecting multiple relationships in your life, where there is an energy, an entity, a person that is trying to attach themselves to your connection and trying to cause a division there, or trying to get rid of this stability that you feel. The stability is real. The illusion is coming from this person of confusion. Whoever is giving you reason to be confused, that's the finger. That's who we're pointing the finger at. But I was saying that's multiple people, different relationships with the Lovers and Justice. This is like a rearranging in your life when it comes to relationships. So that means you've been doing a lot of work on you, and when you change, your relationships change too. the dynamics of the relationship. All relationships are being sent through a reapproval process. Are you guys cooperative components for one another? Is this connection going to be a karmic one? Do you have to learn a lesson here, or is this a blessing? Okay. So yeah, they're being reassessed at this time, I feel like, by the divine with justice and the lovers. Your connections are, they're under judgment, pretty much. Scrutiny, the same kind of scrutiny that you put yourself under, your connections, they're now being put under that scrutiny. And there are some who already know that they are not going to pass that test, so they are like getting themselves away from you or disconnecting from you willfully. But then you have some who are still trying to attach themselves to you, likely with not the best energy, because for those who feel that they're being pushed out, these are by lessons that they haven't learned. These are lessons that they haven't learned. You guys would be aligned. If you both were learning the same lessons, doing the same work at the same time, you'd be aligned. You're not aligned because someone isn't doing the work. And whoever that is has a lesson to learn. And it's free will. They can learn it or they can repeat the cycle again and again. They can do it this whole entire lifetime if they want to. You know, and that's nothing on you. You're being set free from a cycle. It's for this person to decide whether or not they're going to learn this lesson this time around or not. But it will make a difference in whether or not they will be able to connect to you. So like I said, some already know they got work to do. They're just leaving you, you know, where you are. And some are still trying to attach, even though they know this is going to have a blowback. This is not going to work out well for you. Okay, what's repo in reverse for the collective? The Hierophant in reverse. That's interesting. It's like you have a new circle of trust. But you also have new standards too. You have new standards. The Hierophant in reverse. Something in your internal guidance system has upgraded. I think it's a shift in your mindset, how you're looking at things, how you're seeing things. Yeah, and it's coming from wisdom. It's coming from wisdom. It's actually coming from the time period where you did something, you followed a path, and it did not go right. 6 wands in reverse. Nobody else had to know about it, but you figured it out. Like, okay, yeah, that doesn't work for me. Or it was just in your personal life. Something did not work right. And now you're having the opportunity to relive it again or do it again. And I feel like you're making the changes. And it's coming from the lessons that you've learned. So a lot of this, you're getting... feels like you're moving out of something or past something. You're getting out of something or past something, but it's because of what did not work or what you did wrong before. Yeah, ooh, Queen of Wands and the Emperor. This is grabbing the attention of somebody. That's a divine masculine. Could be an Aries, a Taurus, a Leo, a Virgo, a Scorpio, a Capricorn. I'm hearing quite a few signs. Someone's attracted to this Queen of Wands confidence, their independence, their determination. This is someone who you may know how to work a room. This could be a masculine who's not really good at communicating, or they don't really, you know, a man of few words with the Emperor. I'm just laughing now because I swear I never understood why my dad was so silent. At times he literally had nothing to say, but when it was time for him to speak on the subject, you could not stop him from talking. And I have that in myself too. But I am getting to the place where, oh my God, do I appreciate being able to be silent. You hold on to so much peace when you are quiet. And my son, he's loud right now, y'all, but usually, I mean, he has his spurts and his time periods, but mostly he is like quiet, like very quiet and peaceful. And what I feel is that he's already where I just learned to be in my 30s. which is that I was always taught since a young age, people want to hear your words. They want to hear what you have to say. And, my words meant everything. I was under the guise, a religious guise, really, that I was saving lives. So my words, I was a regular pioneer for Jehovah's Witness organization. I taught constantly. That's what I did every day. They knock at your doors and read you a scripture and blah, 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 blah. That's what I did. Most of my jobs, I constantly had to talk and communicate consistently. Even in connections and relationships, I have realized this now, but I used to do a whole lot of channeling, just a lot of talking, free flowing energy, and just letting it out. Pretty much whatever somebody had asked for. It's kind of like a reading that I was doing with people in my life, until I got this platform and realized it could be for more than just me. I really didn't have that outlet, But now I have gotten to the point where I almost have to force myself to come to this table and do the reading, because I still absorb so much energy and I need that outlet. I have to speak, but I swear I don't even be wanting to anymore. I have to force myself sometimes because it's good for me. But I have like a resistance built up to it because I save so much energy. So I don't know which side of this you're on, but whoever wants to be quiet or is typically quiet, they're attracted to someone that could be like maybe a little more mouthy or, you're just, I don't know, maybe you just look good, you ain't got to say much because you look good. This person loves that about you. That could work well in the circles or the rooms that they're in or the life that they live or something like that. But this person is looking at you or feeling you would look good on their arm. They're very attracted to you. They're also attracted to, like I said, how you express yourself. And it could be not words. The Queen of Wands is really energy. Energy. You could have the type of energy where actually you go introverted and you push other people to become more extroverted. So the people around you can start speaking more, or they can, kind of come out more. People like almost want to entertain you, like they come out of their shells around you. That's your energy. The Queen of Wands, Leo, life of a party type of energy. So a lot of times you will find if it's not the Leo that's like running the show and they're in their full ego Leo mode, then they might be the quiet one in the room, but everybody else around them is woohoo. So I don't know which one it is, but somebody likes that about you. You could bring them out of their shell. Honestly, it could be you. That it's the way you affect them. It has nothing to do with other people in the room. It's just how you affect them. You make it easy for them to come out of their shell. You make it easy for them to connect. You make it easy for them to, kind of just come alive. Let their colors burst, okay? Let their colors burst. Yeah, the Emperor, this is like a stoic figure, a pretty serious business type of figure. They're pretty chill, laid back, kind of how I was describing my son. He's a Taurus, too. But yeah, that's divine masculine energy. Divine masculine energy. Typically, their energy, their presence, it speaks for itself. People kind of just know how to move and know what to do. They will speak up if they have to, but generally in life, they really don't have to quite often. People read the energy. Like, this is a man. People will open the door for this man. You know what I'm... Women, we have a hard enough time getting these guys to hold these doors open. In certain areas of the city, you will be like appalled at like, okay, really? Like, they be, oh, I'm sorry, let me get that door for you. Did you, like, you had to question yourself about that? I thought that was regular. But this is a type of man, they just demand that kind of respect too. So like I said, people move. They don't really have to say much. That's the divine masculine energy. But it's something about the way that, so it could just be, like I said, bringing their colors out or helping them to relax. They're just really attracted to that. You may just make them want to do things that they haven't done before is what I'm getting. Take chances. This is someone who's very disciplined, very focused. But you are, you're tempting. If ever there was a tempting offer for this person, it's you. 313 on the clock. Some of you are from the D. We have the Hangman, literally the Taurus energy. Okay. So this person is at a standstill, or they're in a place of contemplation. Like I said, it's the same thing here for this masculine. You've been doing some work on yourself, and that same magnifying lens that you were putting on yourself, that cleanse that you were putting over yourself and over your life, I feel like someone is seeing you as having done that work too. And now their assessment, or they're in like a deliberation process. What's the Hangman? Yeah, Taurus or Capricorn. The Devil in reverse. Oh, this is someone who, this is that energy of, ooh, scary. The Devil and the Queen of Wands, like temptation. They see you as a temptation, something they could possibly get too into, obsessed with, off focus, addicted to, can't get enough of you. So they saw you as someone they really just needed to release, because they would not be able to partake modestly or like balanced, okay? You would have thrown something out of whack. They felt like they would overindulge, so they chose to abstain or kind of stay away from you or something like that. But they feel like you could have been doing that too, but you're getting out of that. It was once a no, and someone, their contemplation mode, this Emperor here, is thinking that it might be a yes. And this could have to do with something that you've overcome. It also has to do with their discipline now. This could be someone who feels that they are disciplined enough, focused enough to continue to prioritize and take care of whatever they need to in life. And they also have time for you. The addiction that they were afraid of, whether that's like, you know, lustful energy or just even emotionally, either or can stagnate you. Too much of either or. I feel like they conquered that. It says regaining control. They feel like they're in control of their primal urges, their desires. Even if this is money, financially, okay, that could be a person too that it could be the opposite. They kind of felt that their addiction or their obsession with getting to the bag or building or work, this is someone that would prioritize that over you. So no matter how attracted they were to you, they would literally have no time for you or even to like show you that or anything. To the point where you may feel you have too much freedom in the connection. So if there was wherever the imbalance was, this person is now feeling imbalance of that. So that could definitely affect their decision-making process. So if this is someone who can, you know, kind of never made a move, or this is someone who rejected you, or someone who typically says no, or they pass, maybe it's someone you see in passing, you know, you can tell they're attracted to you, but they never make a move. They could be in a deliberation process, and this could sway them to do something different. Okay, somebody's stressed about this. We have a Gemini here with the 9 of Swords. Someone could be experiencing stress. You could be the Gemini, or this is a Gemini that's stressed out. They do not want this to happen. We have no, and we have sacral. So there's, stress because they feel that this connection would likely definitely turn into something that was physical. So I don't know if this is someone that you were physically active with, or an ex or something like that, a past partner. It feels like it would have to be like a past sexual partner. So I don't know, but anxiety, fear, despair, hopelessness, you know, they're having nightmares. I'm telling you, worry. Oh, because if this is an ex, 6 of Cups in reverse, it's an ex, and they feel like if you move on, I mean, look at what we're talking about, the Emperor. If you move on with an Emperor, honey, when you get to an Emperor, male, female, you get to the Empress, you get to the Emperor, there is no going back. Are you kidding? You waited your whole life for that. That's that connection. He's him. That's him. That's her. That's the one you've been talking about. That's the one you've been daydreaming about. That's the one you told all your friends about. That's the one that you dreamed of a whole long time ago. That's the one you can't let go. That's the one that's constantly on your mind. So, yeah. You have a past person that, you know, could even view you that way, which is why there is despair here, because this would likely mean that there is not even, you know, there will be no doubt in their mind that you would never go back to what you had before. So this is more for you. It is. It has to be. For the feminine especially, just getting that. Or maybe it just has to do with how you've been treated emotionally, you know. It could be a male, but maybe you've just never had, you may have had high level partners, but never someone that you were deeply emotionally invested in. Oh, look at you, sitting up high on the pillows. I see you. But yeah, because the Queen of Wands is like, yeah, you've been with attractive people before. You've been with people that were magnetic, or that, you know, they had that it factor. They look good. Okay, you had that. But the Emperor, this is all of it. It looks good. It feels good. It is good. It's practical. It's all the things. You can build with them. You can have fun with them. It's everything. You want to have a good time. You want to play the line. You want to be a little rebellious. Go on the dark side, but keep God in your life. It's this. You know, this is all the things. So that's a level up. That's what it is. So someone sees, whoever this is that is attracted to you, they see this person as a level up for you, and they feel that they would never get you back once you experience that. Yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse. They have a vision or like a dream too of the two of you, and they feel like this would kill their chances, kill their vision. Okay, they're seeing a lot of hopelessness, whoever this person is. But they have offers coming too. It looks like everybody has offers coming in. The Ace of Pentacles. So possibly this person could connect with you or offer themselves to you. If not, though, somebody else will. That's what the Ace of Pentacles means. But even for the person that's in distress, although if they stay in this energy of depression and anxiety, they are not going to attract the level or the quality of person that they want. I will say that. But if you stay where you're at currently, this Emperor energy, the Queen of Wands energy, Devil in reverse, the Lovers and Justice in the upright, then yeah, you can expect that you are definitely going to manifest a partner that is solid and that really will fulfill you in life. Like really what you want, what you actually want, what you need and what you want. That's, you know, the Emperor always needs met, provider, protector, safe, on the ground, okay, mentally, emotionally, in the air, safe, solid, secure. That's what the Emperor brings. Security, comfort, peace, stability. So that's your needs being met. But the Queen of Wands, this is everything you want too. And without the pain, the Devil in reverse, without the pain, a lot different than money. Shoot. They say no pain, no gain when it comes to money. And maybe, you know, I don't know how deep this connection goes, but you could have experienced some pain here too, because it looks like there was some rejection or something like that. Or just in your love life in general. So this is like your opportunity to get what you want and what you pretty much have already went through the pain for. You've already worked for it. It's like the next logical step. So that's what's coming in. Ace of Pentacles. All right. I think I'm going to leave this energy here. Kind of feels like it's all going together like one storyline. Let's see. Yeah, the Tower. Suddenly, sudden change, sudden shift. I was saying that too. The Emperor can go from stoic, cold, detached, saying nothing, focused on business, to hey, can I see you? Hey, I'm feeling you. And the Tower just kind of comes out of nowhere. Scorpio, Leo, Aries. Oh, on the bottom of the deck, love. Nice. Queen of Cups. What you need and what you want to. Someone who's going to love you. Someone who's going to pour into you. Someone who's going to do the work. Someone who's going to build, support you, be there for you, provide for you, protect you, nourish you, fulfill your desires, keep the energy flowing, keep the love going. Queen of Cups. Okay? More than enough. Keep that cup on overflow. Nice. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave the reading there. Great energy. That was great energy. I honestly, because my son was being chaotic, I didn't know what the heck we was really about to get into. But I think that was just a little bit of the karmic energy petering his way out, possibly out of the way. Okay, so this is a divine connection that I feel is blessed. And it's like divine intervention. Spirit is creating an opportunity for this in your life because you deserve it. Okay, so if you've been experiencing blockages in your love life or even in your ability, main change that you are manifesting. All right, and I will see you guys in the next live. I'm in love with your souls. Bye.